Hey guys, the second topic that you requested me to do was how should you react to things that how do you react to situations that doesn't happen in your way? Well, ain't this the story of my life? Literally nothing nothing ever happened in my way, okay? It always happened in some kind of shitty way that doesn't benefit me. Like, what the hell is wrong with me? I feel like when God creates me, He gave me a dash of sarcasm, He gave me a dash of insecurities, a dash of loving fictional characters while there are 8 planets. Or is it 9? No, Pluto wasn't considered a planet anymore. 7 billion people? Yeah. And He also gave me a dash of bad luck. Dang it, I hate God. But of course, thanks to that, I have learned to deal with situations that does not follow your way for a long time ago, okay? Listen to me. Like, when I said in the previous video that the older sibling have to deal with the younger sibling shit for at least 10 years, that's not the thing happen in this family, okay? In this family, you're older, you're stronger, you're dominating, you win. Okay? Okay. So you can imagine a childhood of mine not being beneficial at all. Of course, I do have my own tricks, but they only work in about 3 months. I don't know. It's just my life sucks. My life sucks, okay? Leave me alone. So of course, there are many situations that could go wrong. From small things like you accidentally kick your feet to the bed. I do that a lot. Or maybe the order you place is wrong, or maybe you receive bad products, to big things like your project fail, a massive project fails, your love life doesn't go great, or maybe you have some conflict with your family. Many things could happen, and of course you have to learn how to deal with it. Have to, okay? So of course, the first thought that comes to your mind when you face any situation that doesn't follow your way, you'll feel pissed, because when you're a child, you are used to everything follow your way because your parents will make sure of it. Either they will coax you into it, or they will pursue the other person to try to follow your way. Like, I know guys, that happens a lot, especially when I want a snack and the child wants the same snack. It's like awkward, but of course everyone knows where the snack's going to belong to. Dang it. And of course you will be pissed, but remember that this is not the end of the world. Worst thing could happen. This is considered no shit. So of course, for the first few times you will feel pissed and you will react in bad ways. Maybe you will try to defend yourself. You will try to convince the other person to follow your way. But of course, it wouldn't work unless if you are really correct in that situation. Then, wow, good luck. Good chance and luck. Sorry. But of course, most of the time you're not correct, bro. Because you're not correct, you are pissed because you are wrong. You are being corrected, and therefore you are pissed most of the time, or maybe in situations that you are not used to things not following your way, and then you're pissed. But of course, in the first few times you will react badly, but slowly, time by time, you must learn how to contain your anger. And remember that worst thing could happen. This is nothing. And for example, if you're given a gift that you don't actually want, or maybe they don't suit you, don't be mad. You should be grateful that they even considered buying you a gift. If that was me, I would just give you a card that I got from a random local store. That is true, unless if you're a close friend of mine. And you should maybe think of ways to make use of that gift if you could not use it. Like, there are many other you should use the space in your mind to think about more useful things rather than thinking of how unlucky you are, because seriously, they are way more unlucky person. That is in my case. I don't know in other people's cases. Okay. And now next, in some cases you are having a really bad day, like a really bad day, and then at some point you snap, remember this: other people don't deserve to take care of your ape shit. Okay, if you're going to snap, snap at your wall, snap at your bed, snap at your computer, snap at things that doesn't have a mind, because honestly I don't think they wouldn't feel anything. I've seen many people snap at people, snap at random people just because they're having a bad day, and I'm like, no, you shouldn't do that. Of course I have done that many times in my life, but I fixed that, and so now when I just want to go snap, I just go into a random room and just scream. And that's the legend of how the random scream girl in the bathroom came to life. That is true. I wish I could say it was a lie, but it was true. The only way to stop that legend, to stop that story, was to straight up scream on the stage that I am a normal person. Do not do that to me. Yes, it's a true story. I wish it was an actual lie. Yep. Good 7th grade story time. Anyway, when you're first practicing to be more patient, and learn how to cope with things do not follow your way, it'll be difficult. I know you will feel strained, you will feel tired, but of course when you get used to it, it will be random. It will be like a daily task, because every day we are bound to mean to something that that doesn't follow our way. But if you haven't like to cut, but if you have like a day and everything goes by nicely, damn, you lucky person. I wish I was like you, but I can't. Okay, so in general, when facing a bad problem, just remember that the problem could always be solved. You just need to be patient enough to think. And remember, make use of the space in your brain, not to think of how unlucky you are, but to think of the way to solve the problem, of how lucky the situation actually is, because it's not the end of the world. Simple like that. The video could be 5 minutes short, but I just have to ramble for another 2.5 minutes. Thank you for listening.